How choices can shape perceived reality. Role of choices in reality. Formation. A deep dive into Federico Faggin's quantum consciousness theory. Federico Faggin, the physicist and inventor known for his work in quantum information theory and consciousness studies, proposes that consciousness is fundamental to the nature of reality and that free will plays a crucial role in shaping our experience of the world. His theory suggests that choices made by conscious agents collapse quantum possibilities into definite outcomes, effectively manifesting reality. This idea aligns with interpretations of quantum mechanics, particularly those suggesting that observation and measurement affect the behavior of quantum systems. The quantum measurement problem and consciousness. In quantum mechanics, a system exists in a superposition of multiple possible states until a measurement is made. This is mathematically described by the Schrödinger equation, which predicts a wave function that represents all possible states a particle can occupy. When an observation occurs, the wave function collapses to a single state. The observer effect. Classical interpretations suggest that measurement, an interaction with a macroscopic system, collapses the wave function. But Faggin expands this idea, arguing that consciousness itself is responsible for choosing the outcome. Example: Schrödinger's cat. A famous thought experiment illustrates this. A cat is placed in a box with a quantum system that has a 50% chance of triggering poison. Until observed, the cat exists in a superposition of both alive and dead states. Upon opening the box, an observer sees only one outcome. Either the cat is alive or dead. In standard Copenhagen interpretation, the act of measurement causes the collapse. Faggin's interpretation suggests that the observer's consciousness is actively selecting which reality is realized. This implies that reality does not exist independently of conscious observation. Instead, it unfolds through the choices of conscious beings. 2. Free will as the mechanism of reality formation. Faggin introduces quantum information panpsychism, QIP, which asserts that every quantum entity possesses a form of primitive consciousness and free will. Instead of a deterministic universe where reality unfolds based on preset physical laws, Faggin suggests 1. Free will interacts with quantum indeterminacy. Quantum mechanics allows multiple possibilities, but it is free will that selects from these possibilities. This aligns with interpretations like the von Neumann-Wigner hypothesis, which argues that human consciousness collapses the wave function. 2. Reality is an ongoing creative process. Unlike classical physics, where reality is objectively out there, Faggin posits that reality is fluid and dynamically shaped by choices. This means that every decision contributes to the formation of the world, not just at the micro level, but even in macroscopic human experiences. Choosing a path in life. Imagine a person standing at a career crossroads, deciding whether to become a scientist or an artist. At the quantum level, both realities exist as potential futures. When the person makes a choice, the superposition collapses and one reality becomes their experienced world. However, if quantum entanglement extends beyond individual choices, collective human decisions could shape reality in a non-deterministic way. This expands beyond an individual's perspective, suggesting that societal choices, cultural evolution, and even global events could be influenced by mass consciousness interacting with quantum processes. 3. Experimental and theoretical support. A. Delayed choice experiments. John Wheeler's delayed choice experiment, 1978, suggests that choices made in the present can retroactively determine past quantum events. This aligns with Faggin's idea that reality is continuously shaped by the free will of observers. Experiment setup. A photon is sent toward a beam splitter. A choice to measure after the photon has traveled determines whether it behaves as a wave or a particle. This implies that present choices affect the past reality, suggesting that reality is not fixed but influenced by free will. B. The free will theorem, Conway and Kochen, 2006. Mathematicians John Conway and Simon Kochen proposed the free will theorem, which states, if human experimenters have free will in choosing how to measure particles, then those particles must also have a form of free will in deciding their outcome. This implies that conscious choice is fundamental to how reality unfolds, a claim that supports Faggin's model. See Princeton's Global Consciousness Project studies, conducted by the Princeton Engineering Anomalies Research, Peer Lab, and the Global Consciousness Project, show correlations between mass human intention and changes in quantum-based random number generators, RNGs. Events such as September 11th, the death of Princess Diana, and global meditations were associated with statistically significant deviations in random data. These findings hint that human consciousness might influence physical systems, supporting Faggin's assertion that collective choices mold reality. Fourth, implications. How do our choices shape reality? If we accept Faggin's hypothesis, the implications are profound. A. Personal reality and manifestation. Every choice we make plays an active role in shaping our personal reality. Unlike deterministic fate, this view suggests that our consciousness interacts with the quantum field to create experience. B. Ethics and responsibility. Since our choices define reality, there is an ethical responsibility to make decisions that contribute positively to our shared world. Conscious intention becomes a key force in shaping future possibilities. C. The nature of time. If reality is being shaped moment by moment, time may be non-linear. The past is not set in stone, but may be influenced by present and future choices. Conclusion. Consciousness as the architect of reality. Faggin's theory presents a revolutionary integration of quantum mechanics, consciousness, and free will. Reality is not predetermined, but emerges dynamically through choices. The quantum field represents potential, and free will collapses possibilities into actualities. Consciousness is fundamental, not an emergent property of the brain. Science, philosophy, and spirituality converge in the idea that we are active participants in the unfolding of the universe. This perspective challenges traditional materialism and suggests a participatory cosmos where each of us is an agent in the construction of reality. Further reading and citations. 1. Federico Faggin's work. Faggin, F. 2022. Silicon, From the Invention of the Microprocessor to the New Science of Consciousness. Waterside Press, Faggin, F. 2023. Quantum Information, Panpsychism, and Conscious Free Will. Available at Sage Journals 2. Quantum Mechanics and Consciousness, Wigner, E. 1961. Remarks on the Mind-Body Question. American Journal of Physics, Wheeler, J. A. 1978. The Delayed Choice Experiment, Mathematical Foundations of Quantum Theory. The Free Will Theorem, Conway, J. and Kochen, S. 2006. The Free Will Theorem, Foundations of Physics. Experimental Data on Consciousness and Quantum Effects, Nelson, R.D. 2001. Global Consciousness Project, A Test of Non-Local Interactions, Journal of Scientific Exploration, John, R. and Dunn, B. 1987. Margins of Reality, The Role of Consciousness in the Physical World, Harcourt Brace Jovanovic.